Hey friends, hey! So welcome back to Looking for a Sign. I'm going to do a quick read tonight. So we are just going to do a real quick all signs for you. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and start backwards. So we are starting with my Pisces placements. So this is going to be, I think this is whatever comes out. Whatever comes out for July. What do you... Just a little quick what you need to know about July for Pisces placements. All right. So we have control your anger or you'll be sorry, and deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So why is control your anger or you'll be sorry here? Okay. So control your anger or you'll be sorry. It looks like you're about had it with someone. It's just triggered are in a certain place in life. This is someone that I feel like this is someone who is constantly trying to compete with you. It's just giving an energy of you being make somebody feel at ease or happy or not threatened by something. You're just tired of having to have certain discussions with this person that you don't feel like, it's like you're too big at this age. At your big age, why do you still act like this? Why is moving? All right, let me say this. Also, another story I'm getting with control your anger, you'll be sorry. You do have somebody here who may have felt like they moved on to something better, but it's completely blowing up in their face at this point. And okay, because the story I'm getting, this is someone that you know on because they moved on, but they got something better, but it's all blowing up in their face. It does kind of look like it's been storming off and on here, so I'm sorry for the internet issues. So either someone's either going to come back. It's almost like the audacity now that something blew up in your face to think that you can come back just because now I'm in a better position that you thought I was never going to get to. Now I'm in a much better position, and now you regret a decision that you made, and now you're coming back. Just control your anger. For some of you guys, this is an energy. Okay, just take it if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But if you guys did have someone that came back and you just kind of felt like, well, this was my person, and at one point we were together, and you know, they cheated on me with person A, and now they're with person A, and your person has come back, and you know, they're, you know, for a one night stand or whatever. This is an energy of like, I don't have any loyalty to person A because person A didn't care when me and my person were in a relationship, because it looks like this person may give you something and you're going to be pissed. If it's not you, it's the other way around. It's like this person may be coming to you to let you know that they're upset because they found out that this person gave them something. But I see you kind of getting upset. Like, then what are you coming back here for? What are you telling me for? But like, it just, be careful with how you direct your anger. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Then we have deep friendship with someone of the same sex. If you have children and you have, okay, if you have children or someone that's like a child to you, or maybe niece, nephew, grandchild, I don't know. But if someone comes to you and they are expressing to you that you are babying them, you're enabling, you're doing too much for them, I want you to look at it with a grain of salt. In a relationship, this person is, they're going to come off like they're just trying to be helpful, but they're not. If you're in a relationship with this person feels like by you giving me, sorry, it's less that you can provide for the children you two have together or for their children. So they're going to come off like they're trying to be helpful and do tough love. They're not. They are trying to, like, person be a family member. This could also be a family member. This could be a friend. I don't know. Okay. But if it is a friend, whoever this is somebody that does not want you. And for some of you, I'm getting that this is actually, if you're in a relationship and all of a sudden your person starts going on and on about how you're doing too much for your kid or just whatever, you may actually have a friend of the same sex that is trying to get you to see that this person is being manipulative, and they're not necessarily, they're trying to move in a position that's not necessarily their place. Your friend is not being a hater. Your friend is actually on point, picking up that this person is being manipulative. On the flip side, if you don't have a friend doing that, if you're like, where is all this coming from? then it's your person that has somebody of the same sex that's in their ear telling them, girl, that is way too much. It's one thing to be taking care of your kids, but given that extra money, you need to put a stop to that. So it's just kind of giving you a different perspective, because it looks like you really even have no kids. I don't care. Kids represent something that is your responsibility or something that you have to nurture. So if this is a job, an animal, this is your car, it is something that is important to you, that somebody may be trying to make you feel like you're doing too much for, or, you know, above and beyond, and you need to do this, I would tell them to get out of your business. All right. We're sorry about the internet issues. The weather here is kind of bad, and I know it's frustrating. All right, so we have someone new is entering your life, and honor and respect will come to you. Why is that here for July? I like this for you. So whatever comes out for July. All right, listen. Careful. You are doing really well in the month of July in some area or multiple areas of your life. Not really worried about what other people have to say or whatever, because you're too busy winning. But I do see that you are going to have friends, people that you consider friends, that they're not necessarily your friend. It's giving you're spending more time with a romantic interest than you are with them. And I don't want to say bad habits. But it's just giving an energy of something that you guys used to do together that was not exactly productive or helpful or anything that was going to help you progress. It could be gossiping. It could be going out all the time, spending money instead of saving it. It's something. There's something or it's giving I don't know, whatever it is, it's not the same without you in it. So you may have certain people that feel some type of way new, like this is somebody that could be telling you, hey, the money that you're spending going out to lunch with your homeboys or your homegirls, you should be investing that. Let me show you how to invest. And they're setting you up with a portfolio and helping you invest, and your friends are just like, that person, if they're trying to tell you not to hang out with us, that's a red flag. And but it's something like, I don't know, maybe you have the car, maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, their intentions are not sincere. Honor and respect will come to you. You just have to be careful in the month of July. Really, you could be coming across some unexpected money that comes to you. It's giving. You just have some people that are, you have friends all of a sudden on what you're on. They're not, okay? With honor and respect will come to you. It's pretty much spirit telling you to stay on the path that you're on. Even if it doesn't seem like it's paying off yet, it will. If you have certain people that are trying to get you to go in another direction because it's going to speed this path up, or it's going to be a little bit quicker, or whatever the case may be, got to this point, or whatever the case is. No. You just listen, you're on the path of some type of success or some type of purpose, and you have a lot of people, karmic people, that are coming in to detour you off your path. You're going through some type of spiritual test of how dedicated and disciplined are you when faced with delays and distractions, because part of your journey, because you have so many people that may want to eat off the same plate that you build on, you're just going to need to know what a real friend is, and what a karmic looks like. Okay. So there's a huge shift that's coming for you in July, and it's important for you to stay disciplined, trying to keep you on track. All right. Oops. All right. Okay. So Capricorn placements. What can I expect? Discord among friends or family. We have dark complexion or hair. Dark woman. That's way too many. You guys could be connecting with someone. With discard among friends or family, I feel like this could be someone from their past that is trying to figure out who they're entertaining and what they're doing. It looks like somebody here could be trying to pretend like they're happy and everything is great or whatever. It's absolutely not. And I don't know why I'm getting this. I hate dramatic. And I don't know what this has to do. What does this have to do with the Capricorn? Okay. So the first story, you could be, oh my gosh. If you're dealing with someone from their past is trying to figure out who you are. Sorry, the weather is not the greatest out here. My internet is acting up. So if you're dealing with someone is trying to figure out why this person doesn't want to get back with them, because this is somebody that they're used to going off and on. It just seems like this may be the first time that this person isn't really interested in going back on. Like, this person just seems really happy and moving in silence and really unfazed by whatever someone is trying to do to make them jealous or to pull them back in. And because it's not working, they're trying to figure out who it is. So you make sure that you're keeping your bases covered, because somebody may be trying to figure out who it is. For some of you guys, you're not in a relationship with this person, that they are assuming they're assuming that you guys have something going on and you absolutely don't. Why is God crazy? Look, somebody is very heartbroken and that this person doesn't want to sleep with them anymore. They don't want to entertain them anymore. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, if there's something that this person keeps, whatever, something together, there's something here that is very important to this person that this person is used to using to lure this person in. None of it is working. None of it is working. So just make sure that your bases are covered and that you're staying protected, because you don't want nobody trying to, I don't know, doing the most, trying to figure out who you are and, be all up in your business. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. And this could go for friendships or whatever the case is. Even if this is a job, I don't know, but somebody is just trying to figure out how come their tactics of trying to get your attention are not working, and it's causing issues, because it honestly feels like it's causing issues between them and someone else, because they don't understand what changed, what's so different now. Why is excitement here for July? Mm. That makes so much sense. Look, I feel like you're healing from some type of cycle in your life where you needed a lot of control. You don't need as much control as before. I also feel like there's also a release of way. With excitement, I feel like there's something that you're going to be doing or something that you're putting out, and you don't care how people view you. And what you're going to find is, I'm sorry, the weather here is not the best, and it's messing with my internet, and I'm trying not to get frustrated. So, I feel like your excitement is that there's something that you're putting out in spite of you being concerned about how people are going to view it and what they're going to think about it. And you're just like whatever. Here with moving in silence, I don't think you're moving in silence. I just think that you're not you're not explaining yourself. You're not explaining that you're healing or that you've worked on. If you guys have a business, sorry, this could be connected to place in your business or something that you were stuck. Okay. So it could be your business, it could be your reputation, it could be in a skill that you were trying to master, but you're no longer stuck in your life and you don't feel the need to have to explain to others that you've moved past it or how you moved past it. I don't know. You're getting past something that you've worked a long time to way excited because you're starting to see that like it's working and it's happening. Something is finally happening. I don't know what it is, but something is finally happening. Okay. So, come on. All right, Sagittarius. What to expect? Sagittarius for July. Sorry about the internet. I don't have the best weather right now, and it's messing with the internet, and I'm trying not to be frustrated. All right, so we have take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. We have new job or career. And then we have major challenge to overcome. Take care, there will be loss of material wealth, new job or career. Why is this here? All right, look, I'm only going to say this one good time. If you just got a new job or you have graduated and you've transitioned into your career or you have a new career, okay, it says take care, there will be a loss of material wealth, okay? If you have a job, okay, especially if you only got this job for the money, be careful of what you're doing, what you're saying to people, what you're posting, because it's getting be careful of what you're posting. Be careful of what you're doing with your time. If you like to hide instead of working, if you are doing TikTok dances in the bathroom, if you are in your lunch, you are in your car sleeping, whatever. Because one wrong decision, especially if this is just a job that you're doing for the money, I see somebody screenshotting something and then turning it in. And then could be like, all right, well, since you were proof they're still sleeping in your car for, 20 minutes after lunch. So we're going to, do I want to deal with this for what I'm getting paid for? Because it just seems, if it's not you wasting like time or whatever, then it's a situation where they don't have anything really productive for you to do. And it's making you wonder if you want to go back to the drawing board and do a different job, because I was doing this for the money, but I'm incredibly bored, or this is an incredibly toxic work environment. Is this truly what I want to be doing? Okay. And again, I'm sorry for the internet. The weather is bad out here. I'm trying to get content out to you guys. You guys don't have to wait I'm sorry for the internet. I have Xfinity. All right, we have major challenge to overcome. Something about the mountains could be significant. Major challenge to overcome. It looks like with this challenge, it could have to do. Okay, so if you've been looking for another job or something, this could be a situation where you're finding out that they lied and what they told you that they could pay you or offer you is not it. And you've already told the other job that, you're leaving. If it's not that, it's giving the energy of either finding out that you're in a third, something is now on the up and up. There's something that was being held back from you. If this is a third party situation, I feel like the major challenge to overcome is I feel like if this resonates with challenge here, you made the wrong choice. I really feel like you may end up making a choice choosing one person because they use on what you want and blah, 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 just to find out they are not who they say they are. They don't have what they say they have. And the reason why this is important is because it's giving an energy of you've already given up something to make this choice. So if this is a job, you've already turned down a different job for this job. If this is a love triangle, you've already stopped messing with one person to deal solely with another person. It's something along those lines where you've kind of burned one bridge in one area for this, because now it's a challenge of how am I going to get myself out of this when I don't have access to the other option. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, sorry about my internet. My internet has been acting up off and on. The weather out here is really sucky, and I want to get content out to you guys. I don't want you guys to have to wait. So I'm doing the best I can. I have Xfinity. I'm doing the best I can. I've talked to them about it already. So, all right, let's go. So, what about Scorpios? What can we expect for July? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, but it's not money. Because I have a period of prosperity, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. You'll feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, okay. That's funny. All right. When it comes to you feel as more like love. So you may have connections that are very surface level that you may have been entertaining because of your ego, or just simply because you like the attention because they're very attractive, or just whatever. There's something about July where you no longer want to play small. You no longer want anything surface level. And there's someone in particular that may have been acting very nonchalant. And, anytime that you put up boundaries or, I'm not doing this or whatever, all of a sudden they don't want to talk to you, whatever. There's something about you detached. and just feeling like, yo, this is missing in my life. I'm about to go find it because I cannot find it here. That is going to cause somebody to start kissing your behind and being a little bit obsessive because their ego wants to know that they can still come and go as they please. But you're not doing that. They may be trying to say absolutely any, looking up like where you're going, if you're entertaining other people, that sort of thing. Because you just feel like what's lacking in your life is real, true connection, like real, true connection, not surface level, not like whirlwind romance. No, I want something deep. I want something connected. I want somebody that, you know, even when we have our deepest arguments, they're not going nowhere and you're not it. But I don't feel like a conversation is going to be had. This also could be with a friendship. This could also be with the job. Whatever it is, you just feel like, I'm tired of the basics or the bare minimum. I want something that's going to last. I want something I can sink my teeth into. I want something that like I can really invest in. And you're cutting off anything surface level, but it is going to cause someone or something to become a little bit obsessive. They really, it's going to hit their ego. I don't see them letting it go very easily. Okay. So we have prosperity, we have period of prosperity and abundance with receiving a precious gift. Mm. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like you're very much going to be about your money. This is going to be a good money month for you, to where people that are trying to get back in your good graces, because I do feel like you're going to be winning. You're going to be successful. I feel like some of you, there's a type of proof of your success or proof of win or something, because this person is going to take a screenshot of it, or they don't have to take a screenshot, but it's still giving me, they're going to see something that's going to let them know that you're rejecting them or you not interested is because you're making money. You are, things are working out very for you. And that's where you're committed at. Yeah. And I just feel like this person is to, this person realize that no longer have you have a spot for them. Your soft spot is the fact that you have work and home balance. Soft spot that making the kind of money that you want to make, things like that. This person is realizing that they're moving to a, they're in a lot to start drama, but they're not happy that they're out in the cold. I just feel like I don't see them necessarily doing anything, but I do see you really focused on your money. Yes. I see you focused on your money and money coming in. So just make sure that you are protecting your assets and things like that. Yeah. This, whoever this person is, okay, if it's a person and it resonates with you, it's going to make them more obsessed with you, because they're almost going to be attracted to the fact that you can drown out all the noise and focus on business, on money. That's what makes them obsessive. They're not that you are like tuning everybody out. It's making them watch you. It's making them, especially, it's like now that they know what's going on, it's making them watch you. It's making them more attracted to you. you'll be receiving a precious gift. I listen on some real stuff. They could be seeing that there's more people that want your attention. I'm still gonna pull for that because I get an energy of yeah, because I feel like with you'll be receiving with you'll be receiving a precious gift. I'm picking up that they're going to start to notice that they're not the only person that is attracted to this type of energy that you're giving off. Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Oh, hell yeah. You are like, yeah, you'll be receiving a precious gift. Yeah. This person. Yeah, this person. Come on. All right. Yeah, because I'm getting it. Yeah. Followed by Ten of Swords. Because I'm getting an energy that you're no longer dealing with people that are broke or don't have money. Like all that is behind you. Like they're going to start noticing that there are people that could have status or really have some stuff going for them that are trying to get your attention. See, you're coming off as like an eligible bachelor or eligible bachelorette, and they're just noticing that they're not the only people that are viewing you as successful. And honestly, if this person was ignoring you and playing games with you off and on, it's almost like you're alchemizing something. It's like you never walked away, giving you the opportunity to be open-ended, because now they just weren't expecting you to alchemize the way that you have. Jokes on them. Okay. All right, Libra placements. Heads up, sorry about my internet. It's kind of storming here. I really want to get this content out to you. So I have had the internet acting up. I have Xfinity. I've called them 1,000 times. They're telling me that my line is great, amazing, and everything. Oh, I apologize. All right. So what is it about? Recognition, reward for merit. About Libra. You will be shown the way. Okay. You will be shown the way. Why is this here? Oh. It looks like a celebration. You will be shown the way. With you will be shown the way, I do feel like there's a group of you that you're going to be shown when someone is approaching you that is on that BS versus somebody that is really trying to invest in you. And I feel like there's something that's going to put you in the spotlight, and you're going to have a lot of eyes on you. It's going to cause old and new, and it's just giving an energy of you're going to be shown like experiment. I'm a boss. I make this kind of money. I'm ready for a relationship. Versus the ones that really are about that. So it's giving, and it's giving working with people. There are people that are going to want to work with you, and you're going to start to see a pattern with the people that are just or people that are trying to get over versus people that are really about making connections and good contracts and things like that. Yeah, because I do feel like there is going to be some type of good contract or something that's going to come in that's really going to excite you, but you're going to start to see more and more that it's fake, it's phony, it's not sincere, it's not legit. But as you have the courage to end that, it's something else more positive, more legit is going to. It's going to be like, okay, all right, I see this now. You're being shown the way. Why is this here? Um, with recognition, reward for merit, I get sorry of you guys moving out of a scarcity energy and out of that, and you're just accepting. I heard accepting your lot. You're accepting what all comes with reward and recognition. There's something here about your nervous system regulating, and you moving on from just fear of being in the spotlight, fear of being recognized, fear of another level, or another timeline, and you're ready. You're ready, and you're going to find how ready you are. You're not going to feel ready at the time. You're going to see how things fall into place the more that you force yourself to align with this energy and get comfortable with this energy. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. It's giving where you're finding your soul tribe, you're finding your people, you're aligning with people. There are more people that resonate with what you do for work, or what you do at the gym, or what you do at your church, or whatever the case is, and you're living. So sorry for the internet issues, if there are any. The weather is storming right now. They're telling me that everything should be fine, but clearly it's not if it's storming or something. So I'm sorry in advance. I'm trying not to get frustrated. All right. Virgo placement. Parting of the ways in either romance or business, and hard work ahead. Parting of the ways. Look, you may end up meeting someone, because okay, so parting of the ways in romance or business, it's giving you a heads up that you may end up either meeting a new person or at business, whatever it is, you're so excited about whatever this is that you're ignoring the other. So if you meet a new person, you're so excited and you're so sprung and wrapped up about this person that you're ignoring your work and you're ignoring certain responsibilities that are going to catch up to you later. If this is a job and you're like, oh my gosh, I love my job, I'm in this new position, things are going great, you're going to be ignoring the person that you're with and not threatening. So this person could be threatening you like, look, I'm excited that you got this new position, but know, I still need attention or whatever the case is. And you're just so unbothered because you're in this stable energy where things are just going to plan. Okay. So be careful with that and find the balance because otherwise you're going to regret it. Okay. Hard work ahead. Hard work ahead. Make sure that your accounts and stuff are protected and that you're covered. Don't accept new accounts and things like that because you have somebody who is doing hard work to look you up. This is somebody that doesn't have anything going for themselves. They don't have any friends to go out with or do anything. All they have is time to look you up and find out what you're doing. Who is this person? It's somebody that has regret about you too. This is, and they're trying to see if there is their first intentions are trying to see if is there a way to fix this or to come back in, but it's like, yeah, there is. They want you to think that they're on the same page. So if you've taken up rights to see what your hobbies are and what you're doing so they can accidentally bump into you, right? Oh, you do rock climbing now. I know we haven't talked in ages, but you do rock climbing now. That's awesome. It's me too. They don't. They just been stalking you or trying to figure out what you have going on. So they can rock climb too. Okay. So that's what you need to be aware of. Why is this person doing this? Just miss you. If this was a friend, they made the most money they ever made when they were with you. They liked the way that you was that friend that would push them and hold them down. You stuck to your word. You were that friend that really it made an impact, losing you. If this is a romantic relationship, this is a situation where it's like, that they want to tell you or good news that they, know that when you guys were friends or when you guys were together, you would have been excited about it. I don't feel like they have anybody around right now that is that type of person in their life. And so it's kind of giving, now that life is lifing, this is something I know Virgo would have been so excited about, and I screwed it up. For some of you guys, you guys may not have been together long or been friends for very long. But from what they knew of you or how things were going, it's like, yo, they would have really appreciated this. And this person over here doesn't seem to care, Okay, I just want to do a quick disclaimer. It's storming out here, and I'm trying to get this live out to you guys. So if my internet is acting up, I'm sorry. I have Xfinity. I've called them 1,000 times. I've asked them to fix this issue. They're telling me that it's fixed. They don't know what I'm talking about. When it's storming, does the most. So if you see my frustration throughout your other placements, that's probably why. All right, Leo. Bye. Seek out information that will help you. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. All right, you have some type of new start or something new sorry. You have a new start or new venture that is happening in your life, okay? I feel like you have friends or family, okay? They don't want to come off as competitive or hating or not excited for you, but they're not, okay? They are trying to ride your coattails. They do want to be a part of this because of how lucrative it could be. And they're also reflecting on the fact that you, when it comes to you, the nicer they are to you, they stroke your ego and hype you up, that it's easier to force their way in because you have people that know that you get more flies with honey than you do with. So instead of arguing or, being, negative Nancy or whatever, these are people that are going to try to be your friend or be like, well, you probably need somebody who's going to do the numbers. I can do the number. They're not really excited for you. There's something here where they see this as a money train. They see this as something that's very lucrative that they can't get on the ground on their own. Like, you have this great idea. You probably already started it, whatever. I'm a roll with Leah. So this is somebody that just feels like Leo has the good idea set up. I'm gonna just hop on this. They're not really in it for the right reasons, and they just know how to stroke your ego or how to get you hyped up to force their way in. So be careful with that. What? Okay, look. It's kind of piggybacking off of the first card. It's asking for you to screenshot and cross your T's and dot your I's. Don't leave any money on the table, and do not talk too much, because it's giving an energy of you almost being obsessed with how to fix something that you left open-ended. So you're going to realize that there is someone that is not for you. And it doesn't have to be the same situation. This could be another situation. But it just looks like you may have a false sense of confidence because you may feel like everything is going great. Money is doing great. These creative ideas are doing great, that you don't realize that there's something that you're not paying attention to. It's giving an energy of cover your tracks, because it's giving an energy of somebody that could be screenshotting something and then crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and there's nothing that you can do. Or they're giving an energy of where they're using something that you've put out against you. So it's seek out information that will help you. This is giving, before you start drama, before you go back and forth with someone, make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, your T's crossed, your I's dotted, and all that. It's going to, I'm not going to say alleviate a lot of drama, but it's going to prevent, because it's like if you run to this person and you're like, well, why'd you do da-da-da-da-da? Because I saw that you did da-da-da-da-da. They're going to go back and fix it because you told them where their slip up was. If you just go ahead and do your research and figure out where you need to cross your T's, dot your I's, and then approach them, there's no way for them to backtrack, because you've covered up the loophole that they left open-ended. Okay. All right, just a disclaimer. My internet's been acting up because it is storming out here. I've talked to Xfinity 1,000 times. They don't seem to know what I'm talking about. I'm doing the best I can, and I don't want to keep starting over because I want to get this content out to you guys, okay? So I'm so sorry about the freezing or the issues. I'm going to try to find a solution, okay? All right, Cancer. We have unsuccessful plans. Okay. Unsuccessful plans. Why is this here? Look, whoever you think, whoever you intuitively feel is the snake in the grass, you are correct. Okay? Somebody has a plan to trying to be nice to you because they want to find out what you have going on. Why? I don't know. Why do they care? It looks like they're having money issues, or there's something there. It looks like they're having or resource issues. And you have somebody here that if they were posting certain things that you were able to use against them, let's say it could be child support, or they owed you money, or it was a job and they got fired, or whatever the case is. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but this is somebody that just feels like you did some digging and you affected them and their resources, and so they're trying to repay the favor. But with wolves in sheep clothing in reverse, you already know how this person moves. So if you know how this person moves and you haven't covered yourself, you should. And from this spread, it looks like you will. This person is not going to find what they're looking for because I have unsuccessful plans. So their plans in trying to get the inside scoop on you or do to you what you did to them in order to get whatever or do whatever or whatever, I don't see it working. But just make sure that you are protecting yourself, and you could have a profile or just whatever. Make sure that you're making sure you're good. So a sincere wish is granted. A sincere wish is granted. That would be you. I will just say this. You may be finding out that someone who did you dirty is finally kind of holding a grudge, but I do feel like there's some type of success or something that you're going to be receiving, or that's going to be happening for you. This is somebody it could be a friend or a romantic, I don't know. But this is somebody that's holding a grudge they're holding a grudge towards you because they can't be a part of, it says too busy winning, whatever you're winning on or whatever is going in for you. Yeah, this is somebody who's upset that they can't, and their pride, and rather it's a connection, rather it is children, maybe you guys have a dog together, I don't know, but this is somebody that thought that you guys would be stuck together forever, or this connection or whatever. This is somebody that it's just something to where life is going really good for you and something is catching up to them and they're having a hard time accepting that they brought this on themselves. They just feel like, well, what about the part that cancer placement did? And it's like, you guys that you played was putting more into this person than you did yourself, or you didn't love yourself enough to leave them the first time, or whatever the part that you played. Okay, so the part could be bad or good, it doesn't even matter. Okay, there is something here where this person doesn't know that you already received whatever karma, like like you had to take ability for the part that you played. And like I said, the part that you could have been anything. All they're worried about is right now it looks like you're winning, but you're winning because you've healed, you've taken accountability. And I don't even care if you don't have social media, they're finding out somehow. All right, Gemini. So it is storming out here. and my internet is being weird. I've called Xfinity. They're telling me they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying really hard because I just want to make sure that I get content out to you guys. I don't want to have to keep delaying content because the internet is weird. So trying to work with me, okay? All right, so what can you expect? Unexpected for July 4th placement. Victory and some endeavor. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Great happiness. Are you healing from a bad friend group? You know what? It just looks like something that you used to be really excited about. At some point in July, you're going to be excited more. It's not a light you did before, and there may be a part of your ego because you fought so hard to get here. This will not always be this way. A change is coming that is going to change. There's something about this that's going to change, that is going to make you expect or something new or something. But this is you just kind of realize I used to be really obsessed with this, and I used to be, happy, when it came to this, and now I'm not as excited about this as I used to be. What's wrong with me? How do I get back to where I was before? You're in a transition period, but you are going to find something that is going to excite you and that is going to light you up, and you're going to run straight towards that. So don't worry. Victory in some endeavor. Victory endeavor. So where's the victory? So with victory in some endeavor, okay, it looks like if in a love situation, you have somebody to force in, especially you've already made a decision or something, because I have giving the energy of somebody that is trying to force you to choose them instead of allowing what's best for you. But it looks like they're creating some type of bad karma, or they have created some bad karma for themselves. They may be trying to try to alleviate that share type of karma, because it's just somebody who created something, but they want to share the burden. They may actually feel like you are, even if this is something that you started with this person, it's giving you made the decision somewhere else. This person, what irritates them about you is your morals and your values. Not to say that this person doesn't have them, but you have a certain type of discipline within you to where once you get to a place where you're like, you know what, we shouldn't be doing this, or you know what, I just need to sort some things out. What you say is what you say. A boundary that you make is a boundary that you make. So you may have released your bad karma or just whatever the case is, and this person did not. So it's kind of giving an energy of somebody that just feels like you should be laying in the bed with them and be forced to lay in it. And so they're trying to force their way in and trying to block any prospects or anything that you have coming in. But with victory in some endeavor, I don't see it working. They better go somewhere. Okay, listen, call them and talk to them. And I'm getting really frustrating because yeah, they're not exactly, they're telling me what I'm talking about. So just bear with me, and I apologize for all the internet issues, okay? So what's going on for July? Placements. Is that 2? Okay, yes. Sun, rising Venus, North Node. Love. Okay. We have financial gain, usually from in the past, and solid foundation. Solid foundation. I'm sorry. That's not funny. I mean, it is somebody here that could be around you that realizes that whatever, there's some type of success that you're going to be coming into in July. You have, it could be one person, it could be a family member, it could be a group of people, I don't know. But there is someone who does not believe that you are as successful or things are going as well or as solid as you may be acting like it is. I don't feel like you're putting this out there. You know, I don't feel like you're like bragging about it and everything, but maybe you got a new car and you your lashes, your hair, and your nails. This is somebody that's realizing for all of this to be happening within the past couple months. Clear, you know, they have a little come up, but this is somebody that just feels like you're full of crap, and they don't believe you. They feel like, you know, like you're fake flexing, like, you know, it's not that deep. And they're trying to start drama. It's not working because your mind and your focus isn't even on whatever this person is doing. Because your foundation is so solid. So this is something that you may be realizing at the very last, right? Oh my gosh, like I need to keep an eye on this person, or I need to make sure that this person doesn't know what's going on in my life. Something shifting in your friend group or at work, and you just need to not to internalize that. You know, for some of you guys, this is money success, but this is also coming off as you may start dating someone, or you may start dealing with somebody that has the stability and whatever, and with financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past. This is somebody that could have been doing this for a while. Okay, so this is somebody, be careful who you're talking about your business with, because this is somebody that feels like, oh, you just wait until Taurus finds out that, you know, because ain't nobody in this economy got no yacht, and this person's telling them that they got, no, they don't. And this is somebody that with drama starter at karma, it's kind of giving me the energy of things don't land for, because always they're not where they're supposed to be. They're always in someone else's business. They're always doing else's. So this is somebody who's creating their bad luck, and they have. You have healed a lot of your love blocks and your loans. You've been doing all this healing and stuff. So you, this person, it almost coming out too good to be true. It's not that it's too good to be true. You have set on, you know, quite some time ago, and so has this person. So just be careful who you're sharing things with, because this person is actually, for some of you, going to be doing the research and finding out that this person is legit and may try to start some drama just out of jealousy and being in their ego because they can't accept they were wrong, and that person really does have the thing to do, or really, on that type of time or whatever. So speak who you're talking to. And I do see see the word Leo. They could have a Leo placement. I don't know, but something to think about. All right, we have Leo. Or Leo, we have love. First dealing with is a Leo placement. But we have, what is up here? I literally have Queen Rising, Love on the Brain, Jackpot, and Cyberbullying. Listen, for many of you guys, you're going to be very successful in July, and it's going to get someone's attention. I'm telling you, keep your love life quiet, because you're going to have certain people that are going to try to convince you this person is not who they say they are. But with Dusted Off, it's really giving you trust your intuition, and you kind of know you just kind of know you trust yourself. I just be careful, because I just see people that are just on your side and their side that are just not going to be very happy that you found what you said existed out there. For some of you it's not going to be the one, but for some of you it might, because we have hit the jackpot. Either way it goes, this is going to be something that you're going to feel like is worth exploring, and you guys have people here on both sides that may just feel some type of way. So this is really giving, make sure that you are moving in silence. Okay. Yeah. This is ridiculous. People are weird. All right, Aries. I want to give a quick disclaimer, okay? It's storming out here, and my internet is acting a little weird sometimes. I've already called Xfinity. They swear they don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm a little frustrated if you're checking your other placements and you're seeing that it's freezing, okay? I'm trying, but I don't want to not give you guys another day without content, okay? All right, what's going on for Aries for July? Well, that's too many. I'm only take 2 extra. So Aries. Changes in your life. So gossip about. I know you right. Okay. Actually, you know what this is giving? Be careful, because with someone will gossip about all your secrets. I get more of an energy if you're going to catch someone who may reach out to you and, from an anonymous account and be like, Aries placement, I just thought that you should know that while you out here doing the most, I know that that red car you driving is your grandpa's, and I know that you only got $2 in the bank, and just so that you know, the shoes that you is riding in, that you was walking in, I know that those is gym shoes and they name brand. It's something stupid that this person may be texting or reaching out to you to try to tell you, hey, I know about this. For some of you, not all of you, this could be somebody who's reaching out to be like, hey, I just thought that you should know, I'm not trying to start drama or anything, but I seen your man or I seen your girl and they were doing XYZ. The reason I say that is because it's giving the energy of like, first of all, you're wasting your time and I don't care. You're wasting your time. Like, here you are in my business, worried about me, and you shouldn't be, because I don't care. Some of you guys, this not all of you, but some of you guys, this person may end up slipping up and you may end up figuring out who it is, because obviously it's going to be somebody that you know, and you're just going to end up putting it together and figuring out who it is. But for you guys, somebody is going to reach out to you. Same shit, different day. You telling me something I already know. Like, stop worrying about me. Worry about yourself. So heads up, are making it seem that they do. So changes in your life. We have Moon. Why is Moon here? Hey, listen. So if you are an influencer or you do something important, maybe you have a business or something on social media, this giving, you may really be an energy until you make it. Okay. And it's really getting that something shift. It's like something that you do that you shift by accident. There's something that you're doing to keep up with this fake it till you make it energy, but it's something that you do that actually shifts into some type of authentic type of energy. And kind of changes everything. Okay. Now, I'm getting half and half. For some of you guys, that's going to be a good thing. But for others of you, it's not going to be a good thing. For you guys that it's not a good thing, the decision that you make, whatever it is going to kind of haunt you, because you may lose followers, or, people may feel some type of way about it. But you're being advised to keep going, because it's like you are going to find your people. For those of you that it's something good, it's giving like you're glad that you stuck with it. Yeah. Yeah, like you're glad that you stuck with it. And whatever this is, it still haunts you, because it gives the energy of like, I know I can handle this, but can I handle this? So it's either way it goes, it's still something that the decision kind of haunts you, because it does kind of change things. But for some of you, it's positive. For some of you, it's not so positive. For those of you that it's not so positive, again, just hold on, because I do feel like you are going to find your people. It is going to balance itself out sooner rather than later, as long as you stick to it. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being so patient. I adore you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh no. Sorry, guys.